Final Fantasy 1. We're going to begin with the story, and much like a lot of Final Fantasy games, it can get a little wonky. It's your basic D&D kind of story. Four heroes need to go save the world with four elemental crystals. Easy enough, simple enough. Then you find out there's some sort of weird time travel mechanic, which, okay, cool, whatever. You only do that in the last bit, but hey, you know what? That's fine too. Gameplay, it's turn-based Final Fantasy 1. It's super simple, super basic. It's kind of refreshing and also a little no, it's not really frustrating, but it's definitely refreshing after all of these more modern games and how they have their new takes on how to do turn-based and all that stuff. It's kind of nice to take a look at how RPGs kind of got started. Graphics, I am playing the Pixel Remaster for this particular review, as you can see in the background here. And I honestly genuinely enjoyed the game, and I thought it was a ton of fun. For most of it, the game does tend to be vague, which is fine. Oh, I just went straight into nitpicks instead of you know what? It's fine. The graphics are nice, really nice update from the OGs, which I genuinely enjoy. And I thought it was really nice. I know a lot of people had issues with the font. I personally don't care. I thought it was fine. Minor nitpicks. I know it's an OG game, so you don't get a lot of info on exactly where to go, but if you talk to NPCs and you actually pay attention, unlike what I tend to do sometimes, they do tell you where to go, or they hear like rumors of like, I heard this thing happen up north. I hope someone can deal with it, and you just go deal with it. Problems with the game, I can't really honestly sit here and be mad about any problems this game has, because it's a 1986 or 87 game. I can't really be mad at any problems that it has. The only outstanding one is when you use AoE moves like Blizzara, Thundaga, that kind of stuff. The sound effect it makes tends to cascade, so it slowly gets louder the more enemies it hits. So that kind of sucks. But I didn't really have any other issues otherwise. I just had a pretty nice time. If I had to issue any sort of actual problem, is that I kind of got bored in the latter half of the game. I was just kind of like, just going through the motions, trying to get the game done. And that was pretty much it. And I guess the very beginning was kind of threw me for a loop because of how weirdly slapped I got. It might be because I started with a monk. That might be why, but my monk got slapped way too many times for me to count. Also, they made it to where you have different, your stat increases are different. Like, they're randomized, which I'm okay with, but I'm extremely unlucky sometimes, and my black mage and my white mage sometimes got only, like, one pip of health, and that's it, for several level ups early game, and I was like, bruh. So that made me sad. The game excels in being extremely simple. Sometimes simple is best. Honestly, like I said, it's a ton of fun. Oh, never mind. Another problem I had. I like the auto battle function, but I don't like that it's also tied to the fast forward function. I wish it would just, like, I could take my turn and put my commands and it would automatically fast forward through the fight, or through the actions, rather than having to constantly micromanage the fast forward function. Like I said, it excels at being extremely simple. Again, it's a 1986, 87, or 88 game. I can't quite remember what year it came out in. But it's still really fun. I don't have anything really additional to add to this, other than if you want to play it, it's available in way too many forms. If you really want to play the OGs, which I don't recommend. Like, I forced myself through the latter half of this game of the Pixel Remasters. And it was still pretty easy. It took me like 8 hours to clear. I would never recommend anyone go back to the OGs unless you're really, really curious about how the series started and what it was actually like, where most things didn't work. But that's up to you. Anyway, as you can see, I have a new Discord reactive, which is a Stabby Tonberry. I apologize if he has stabbed you in the audience a couple times. But that'll be it for this review. Upcoming, I think the next review will depend on whatever game I beat next, which I honestly have no idea. We'll figure it out when we get there, because I have to actually play the video games first. I stream live on twitch.tv, and as of right now, my schedule is playing Final Fantasy through the mainline Final Fantasy games on Sundays. I'm doing 100% practice for Zero Mission, AM2R, Super Metroid, Other M, Metroid Fusion, and Metroid Dread for what I call Canon Percent. If you have any questions, you can ask me about that in the comments or on my stream. Tuesdays, I'm going through the Star Fox series until June, which will be when Sonic Origins launches, which I will be playing all of the Sonic games in the lead up to Sonic Frontier. Wednesdays, I'm playing OG Pokemon, so I'm playing all the OG Pokemon games in order of their release, of at least of the mainline ones until Scarlet and Violet come out. Thursdays and Fridays is Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and on Saturdays is The Legend of Zelda up until Breath of the Wild 2, Breath of the Wild 2 comes out. And Xenoblade 2 is for Xenoblade 3, obviously, which comes out in July. Anyway, like I said, that's all I have for you today. Remember, I stream live every day on twitch.tv/VolkHighland, same name as the YouTube channel. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!